going down, everybody? It's Daryl, DWES Enterprise. Today we're headed to Santa Clara, California. We have another cleaning y'all hate to see. You know, I posted one of these the other day, and it's like, y'all hate to see it, but the best part about this is I ain't making these videos for y'all. I talk to y'all, but to be honest, these videos are for my customers. If somebody calls me up, somebody goes on my website, if they're going to be looking to see what we could do, I have documentation showing them what we can do. And to be honest, it works. Like, I have, customers all the time say, you know, I was looking at your website, I saw your videos, I even had somebody laughing at me talking about when I was doing the LVT. I had asked a question which wasn't really towards him, but I was like, all right, whatever. You guys seen the video. It's probably out by now since you guys are seeing this, but you know, I asked a question, and whoever these people asked, you know, I asked a question at the supply store. The supply people, they called, and my pump is on. Anyway, they called somebody and asked him because they didn't know. And he was like, oh, who do I have to laugh at? Because I asked a question. And then he says, oh, well, you know, it'll make a good YouTube video, but you're wasting your time. So, but he said it like in a sarcastic, laughing manner, like, so anyway. You know, I just got to put these videos out there. So it is what it is. Y'all ain't got to watch me, but you got to respect me. It's DWES for life, y'all. We doing another shower. All right, y'all, so here's what we got going. I already set everything up. Kind of got the hose run back here. And then we got this this shower. See what we could do for them. All right, y'all, so the way we kind of set this up to, I mean, it's still pricey, but it's, you know, he's like, hey, above here, from here up, doesn't really have to be scrubbed or anything. So we really just need from like here down, and that's kind of what I've been doing. But I am still going to clean up here. I'm just going to hit it up with the wand, and then yeah. So the floor is looking a lot better, and we haven't even done anything to it. One thing I do wanted to point out is this. Watch this. Oh man! Of course it ain't showing up. Maybe right here. It's hard to see on camera, but they have all these like right here. You can kind of super hard to see. And of course I didn't bring my scrub pads, but it's just like a bunch of film, like soap scum, hard water. So this is pretty much what we do when we're doing a deep clean for your shower tile and grout. Pretty much have that little area there, this area here, this, it's going to need a lot of work on that one. And then pretty much this corner here.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
All right, y'all, so I just got irritated right now, cut off the camera. Irritated with myself. So I had the spinner out doing what I needed it to do. did the floor, did this here, and me not thinking, when I got it to the edge, it dropped down and I cracked the gosh darn tile, man. Fuck. That irritated the heck out of me. So now I gotta go tell this dude I done cracked this tile. And I don't know how to read them. I mean, he did bring me some drinks, so he may be cool, I'm not sure, but he could take off whatever he needs to have that fixed. 8 years ago is when he had this put in, so I don't even know if there's even a tile to match. There are a bunch of cracks throughout though, so I don't know if he's just like whatever, but I still gotta tell him, like, you can see cracks all throughout, like that, but yeah. You know, we try our best to do our best, and sometimes we mess up. So we got cracks here. I'm going to mix up a little bit of acid cleaner, try to get these little edges out a little bit better. A little bit more in here, right there, and then up in here. And then his mom, she was adamant about me cleaning that. Like, she goes, "Can you clean this?" I said, "All right." She goes, "But I don't want it scratched." And then she goes, "Can you clean this?" I'm like, "Man, you gotta replace that." I told her no. So I'm just gonna spray a little on there and do what I can do. I'll let you guys know what happens with this. All right, y'all, so the mom comes in and she's talking about the grout. She goes, "Oh, well, first of all, the son came in. He's like, the grout's still dark." And I'm like, "Oh, it's wet." You know, and that's why you see variations where, you know, light and dark, but as it dries up, and that's why I had the fan going, it's going to, you know, be like that. And then the mom comes in, she says the exact same thing. And, oh, hold on, let me close this door, let me see. I don't want that's why he didn't want me to go through the house, because I guess the mom has respiratory issues and I don't want this acid product to get to them. But when she came in here, she's looking up here and she goes, "I see water spots." Nothing's coming off, but there's a bunch of water spots. So trying to get it off for her. But good luck. You know, a lot of times we come into a customer's home and they don't maintain things, and then they want it perfect. So it's definitely hard for that to happen, but just trying to do what we can do. And for this, I don't even know if I already said it already. But I told him about it, right? So he comes in, he's like, oh man, thanks for letting me know. I said, I'll pay for whatever. And he looked at it, he was like, she's probably not even gonna notice. And then he's like, well, hold on. So yeah, so he's like, she probably won't even notice. Can you file it down? And then he goes, I said, I don't have one. He goes, let me see if I have one. So he comes back, he's like, I don't have one, but we got this little hammer. And he goes, you think you could just knock it down a little bit? So I just tapped it with the hammer. That way it's not sharp. But he said he's gonna have the guy come out to see. So, oh well. You know, I told him, because he asked me, he was, what's the tripod for? I was like, oh, I record all my cleanings. And he goes, oh, that's great. And he goes, so you got the part where you where you hit that? And I said, yeah, but after I turned it off because I was pissed off. And he goes, oh, that way people won't know. I said, no, I'm pretty transparent. Like, you see, like, I told y'all, like I told him. And he was very grateful that I told him, because he said the average person won't even say nothing. So, anyway, I'm just gonna hit up the corners. He just wants the corners. It's really bad in there. Like, it's deep down. I'll do what I can do with it. All right, y'all, so we let it dry as much as we could. We can see over here, and I do have this on wide, so it looks kind of funny. But we can see over here, it's still kind of wet because that's leaking a little bit. I wiped it down, but it's still kind of wet there. You can see the moisture. So what I'm gonna do now, here's a piece of that tile. Went in there like so. So I'm gonna do now, just fill it in like so. It's DWES for life, y'all.